Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Hardin High School here at Ron Bever's Gymnasium for tonight's 17th District Girls Basketball action. Tonight's matchup has the Central Hardin Bruins coming in with a 10-8 record, taking on the North Hardin Trojans coming in with a 13-8 record. This is a key game for seeding in the district. We're now going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Alan Campbell, for tonight's starting lineups. So there we have the starters for both teams. I am Bobby Thompson, and tonight joined by Coach Paul Gray. And Coach Gray, December 13th, these two teams squared off. North Hardin comes out with a 1-point victory, but a lot has happened since then. Talk a little bit about what you expect out of tonight's ball game.
Well, it's still very evenly matched. The one thing North Hardin does so well is play defense, and they will keep themselves in a ball game by playing very smart, very hard on the defensive end. Both teams have played a high level of competition and played very well lately. So we still have a very even matchup, I think. And as you said, I think as much for seeding, I think maybe even more mentally, just knowing that you can win against this squad. It's a big game.
Caden Kendricks gets the tip for the Bruins. Monica Lindsay at point guard. And it'll be Monica Lindsay, Alyssa Lindsay, Emily Bryant, Caden Kendricks, and Kanaya Kendricks for Central Hardin and Coach Covington Jones. For Coach Hooper, it's Jada Gregory, Zariah Rupp, Des Bryant, Addison Sutton, and Ella Shear. Alyssa Lindsay, three, left corner. It's good.
3 for Alyssa Lindsay.
Full court pressure now from the Bruins. Kick out. Shear goes right corner, three-pointer. Rims in and out. Going to be a foul on Zariah Rupp for the Trojans. Her first, team's first.
That's big. Zariah Rupp was the difference in that first matchup with 12 points. Key free throws at the end to win the ball game.
Monica Lindsay kicks out. Alyssa Lindsay, three from the other side. It's good.
Well, that's huge
Back
for
to
Alyssa.
back.
She was 0 for 7 on Friday night against LaRue County from the three-point arc.
And Shear, three from the right side. This one off the back of the iron. Monica Lindsay with the rebound. I believe that's going to be on Gregory. It will be her first, team second. Coming into tonight's ball game, the Elizabethtown Panthers on top in district seeding, 6-0 in the district. Central Hardin with a 2-3 record, while North Hardin with a 2-2 record. Monica Lindsay drives, gets all the way to the hole, and it's an 8-0 run to start the game for the Bruins. And now a steal by Kanaya Kendricks. A little surprised Alyssa Lindsay didn't pull the trigger on that one. Monica at the top of the key. She drives inside, up off the, it's good. And the Lindsay twins with all 10 of the points for the Bruins.
Looks like they came to play from the opening buzzer.
Gregory loses that one. Sutton tracks it down. North Hardin maintains possession. Shear gets it to Rupp. Now Des Bryant with it, she carries it, and a turnover to the Bruins. And in talking to some of the players on Central Hardin, Coach Covington Jones has talked to them about coming out and playing all 4 quarters against some of the lesser talented teams. They've come out a little bit slow as Monica Lindsay, 3rd bucket in a row. And it's a 12-0 run to start this, just a minute 23 seconds in. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Coach, we haven't seen this out of the Bruins on air, at least, but
yeah.
I mean, it's not just the offensive end. Obviously, Alyssa Lindsay, the 2 big threes to start the game off, but the pressure. North Hardin has had, I believe, just 2 shots, both of them by Ella Shear. She missed those, and it was just a one and done, and the Bruins were right back up the court.
Great start. They have not been a fast starting team all year.
Kick out to Sutton in the corner, 3 on the way, rattles in and out. Caden Kendricks with the rebound. Emily Bryant takes it down into the corner. And Monica Lindsay, 18-footer, no good. Rupp with the rebound. Oh. As Lindsay tried to go after that one, she goes over. She will collect the foul. That'll be her first, team's first. This does allow the Bruins to come up and pick up again full court. And that'll be on Kanaya Kendricks. That'll be her first, team's second. Kanaya picks up Jada Gregory, who is the primary ball handler for the Trojans. Tip that one, and Kendricks gets another steal. Ahead to Alyssa Lindsay. Monica gets in, she'll be fouled. I believe that's going to be on Rupp, and if it is, that's her second.
Yeah,
team's third.
That's huge. She's such a big defensive and rebounding presence for the Trojans.
Akila Woods checks into the lineup for the Trojans. Into Bryant, high off the glass, no good. Bryant had the rebound, comes out with it. Alyssa Lindsay steals it. Goes through Monica's hands, and it'll go over to the Trojans.
Trojan basketball.
This is a little bit of a new strategy, putting Kanaya Kendricks on Jada Gregory. They have not done that before. They've put her on Addison Sutton to keep the three-point shooter from getting off, but great idea to take the ball handle a little bit more out of the game.
Well, I believe what we've seen this year is Kanaya Kendricks is probably the best on-ball defender. As that time Sutton gets to the hole, misses inside. Now Monica Lindsay comes out with it. And Lindsay all the way down the court. Scoop shot is good. And it's 14-0. Bryant will take a three, right side, it's off. Emily Bryant with the rebound. Takes it down the court, left-handed layup, it's good.
Well, the top 3 scorers for the Bruins now on the board.
3:25 to go in this opening quarter. Pass inside, Caden Kendricks gets the steal there. Pass just a little too far out in front of Monica Lindsay. Turnover to the Trojans. Jerica Johnson checks into the lineup. And you see how Central Hardin will take a timeout there.
A full timeout.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always check our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. And Coach, you look at the first 3 shots by the Trojans, all 3-pointers. If those go in, I think this changes the dynamics of everything.
Yeah,
but
you'd expect them to.
Yeah, Shearer had me taking 2 of those, Sutton with another one. Both of them, or all 3 of them, looked like they could have gone in. But without hitting those, then all of a sudden the fast break action. Central Hardin's done a really good job of transition, getting the basketball down the court pretty quickly. But then when they've had to set up, they either picked and popped and found Alyssa Lindsay for a 3, or Monica Lindsay's been able to get to the hole almost at will in this game.
Everything working right now for them. You'd expect the Trojans to make a run and a few of those shots to start dropping. So the Lady Bruins are going to have to keep playing really hard. This 16-0 lead won't necessarily hold up.
Madeline Ditto checked in for Central Hardin at that timeout. Des Bryant loses it on the floor. Popped up, and Monica Lindsay comes out with it. Lays it off for Alyssa. Shot inside, no good. Tipped up. Kanaya Kendrick gets it back. An 18-footer from Monica Lindsay. It's good, and she's into double digits with 10.
Monica Lindsay.
Gregory able to get to the baseline, loses as she goes up. Des Bryant with the rebound, misses inside. Ditto had it. It goes off of her and will stay with the Trojans. Inside to Bryant, up off the glass, no good. It'll be a held ball. Ball will stay with the Trojans.
Trojans just look a little hurried right now. Des had a good opportunity there on the baseline and just hurried her shot. A little bit nervous, a little bit unsettled right now.
I really think it's the defensive pressure. The Bruins have put a lot of pressure on them where they usually don't have that much. Gregory's going to take it's going to be well short. Has to hustle to save it back into Woods. Woods gets it to Bryant, no good. And Emily Bryant, we call it jump ball, as Emily Bryant had gotten the rebound, and now it'll go over to the Bruins. Alyssa Lindsay, 3 on the way. That one's short. Des Bryant with the rebound. Oh gosh. Ditto came from behind. I don't know if she was trying to stop or not.
I think she got her feet tangled up and tripped into her.
Her first, team's 3rd foul. Gregory drives baseline, kicks it. Jerica Johnson, that ball partially blocked. Woods had the rebound, kicked into the air. Alyssa Lindsay comes out with it. Emily Bryant going to get called for travel. Krista Cecil will get into the lineup.
In the lineup for Central Hardin, Krista Cecil.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. The defensive pressure from the Bruins is not something you see every time out. Sometimes they'll play really hard defensively, other times they're very lackadaisical. And tonight they are putting a lot of pressure.
And there's a steal by Ditto. Off to Monica Lindsay. Oh, she lost her footing. Goes out and back over to the Trojans.
She wanted a foul on the trip there. There was contact. I don't know what kind of call you make on that, but
Temperance Wimberly checks in for the Trojans. Sutton turns the corner. She's fouled. I say it was on the floor. Monica Lindsay picks up her second, team's fourth.
Well, that's big. She's been awfully hot, and for her to have to sit down, that's a big blow.
Bryant inside, gets it to Johnson. Johnson, they'll foul her from behind. That looked like a lot of ball on that one. As Bryant will pick up that foul, her first, team's fifth.
The fouls on the season, her first, team fourth. At the line, Johnson, 2.
Kara Loggins checks in for North Hardin.
Kara Loggins replaces Bryant.
Johnson gets the first point of the night for the Trojans. Bryant able to get inside. She's fouled, and she'll be heading to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was a total mismatch. Obviously, Temperance Wimberly is more of a post player, and Emily Bryant loves to take off the dribble, so that was a bit of a mismatch.
Wimberly picks up her first, team's fourth. Des Bryant and Jada Gregory back in for North Hardin. Peyton Isa makes her first entrance. Katie Gray also checking in for the first time tonight for the Bruins.
And Peyton Isa.
Bryant with the rebound. Gregory pushes up the floor. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot inside, and that will have a jump ball. That'll go stay with the Trojans. And Caden Kendricks back into the lineup for the Bruins. And Addison Sutton back in for North Hardin. Gregory gets inside, up off the glass, it's good. Alyssa Lindsay just short of midcourt, just off the glass. So our first quarter comes to a close. Central Hardin on top, 18-3 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at muckabug.com. And West Point Bank, it's 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, your thoughts from the opening quarter?
Well, a couple things. Obviously, the Lady Bruins played great defensively. You saw a couple breakdowns, so you saw how important it is to keep Jada Gregory out of the lane there right at the end. She's able to get into the lane and score a basket. The Trojans are going to have to get some stops and create some transition as well. Beat the Lady Bruins defense before it's set and get some easier opportunities in transition, both for their three-point shooters and their drivers. So they're going to have to do a better job of defending and then getting out on the break.
Starters back in the lineup for the Bruins. Both Lindsay twins and Kendricks twins, along with Emily Bryant. For North, it's Ella Shearer, Jerica Johnson, Addison Sutton, Des Bryant, and Jada Gregory. Probably one of the smaller lineups the Trojans can send out on the floor.
They had Emily Bryant posted up earlier in the set, and I like that look, but didn't take advantage.
Lindsay 3, no good. Bryant saves it back in and saves it to Alyssa Lindsay. And Emily Bryant turns the corner, no good. Ball knocked around. Kanaya Kendricks gets the rebound out to Monica Lindsay. Her 3 top of the key off the iron, but Emily Bryant with the rebound, knocked loose by the Trojans. And Jada Gregory comes out with it. Gregory gets her 4th point.
And there's the transition I was talking about. They've got to get stops, get out in transition. And the Bruins missed a couple of easy ones there. They can't start that. That's something that's been a bit of a trend for them as well.
Bryant gets inside. I believe that's going to be on Gregory, which would be her 2nd. Team's 5th.
Fouls on Gregory, her 2nd, team 5th. At the line, Bryant will shoot 2.
Bryant 0 for 2 tonight from the line. We'll shoot 2 more.
At the line for the Trojans, Woods. At the line for Central Hardin, Ditto.
Bryant now with 4 points on the night. 20-5 our score, 6:40 to go here in the 2nd quarter. And Bryant loses that one. Kanaya Kendricks with the steal, the bucket, and she's fouled.
They go by Kendricks. It's good.
Foul is on Des Bryant. Her first, team 6th. Zariah Rupp back in for North Hardin. Completes the 3-point play. And with Jada Gregory out, I'm a little surprised Central Hardin didn't try to amp up the pressure. Shear knocks down that 10-footer.
I agree. They ought to be really pressuring the ball now with some inexperienced ball handlers.
No one stops Monica Lindsay. She gets all the way to the bucket. Now got 12 points on the night. Shear steps inside. Kanaya Kendrick's going to get tagged with that one as she got her on the hand. Her 2nd.
Her first, team 5th. At the line, Shearer will shoot 2.
I have her as having 2 fouls, Kanaya Kendricks.
Shear to the line to shoot 2. One more to come. That one comes out. Woods with the rebound. Can't get the put back. Knocked out. Alyssa Lindsay comes down with it. Monica Lindsay right side. 3 on the way. No good. Sutton with the rebound. Sutton will be fouled and go into the line. And after Kendricks went for the steal, Sutton got past her, and there was really no one stopping her until she got to the baseline.
Her 2nd, team 6. At the line, Sutton will shoot 2.
Addison Sutton to the line.
Who's that foul called on there?
Ditto.
Madeline Ditto.
She picks up her 2nd.
One of the things you'll see out of this Central Hardin Lady Bruin defense is when they do gamble, a lot of times they give up a lot of easy points. So that's something they haven't done so far in the game until that moment right there. Gambling and not paying off.
Sutton knocks down the 2 free throws.
She's an 86% free throw shooter.
And Bryant to the hole. I believe a charge was called.
The fouls on Bryant, her second. Team 7. Excuse me, first.
I was very confused over there at the table. That is Emily Bryant's second foul in the evening.
Shearer, top of the key, 3 on the way, no good. Ball knocked around. Rupp gets it over to Woods. And Woods was touching the out of bounds line when she had the ball. Yeah, it went off. It was off Woods. So
Pointed the wrong direction
right.
originally, right?
Alyssa Lindsay, deep 3, no good. Sutton with the rebound.
After that early hot start, they've missed a lot of three-point shots lately.
Sutton going to take a deep 3. It's off the back of the iron. Johnson with the rebound, kicks out to Shear. Her 3 on the way, no good, but she is fouled. I believe that'll be on Caden Kendricks, her first.
The fouls on Caden Kendricks, her first, team 8.
Shear to the line to shoot 3. Shear 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Krista Cecil back into the lineup for the Bruins.
And the line, Cecil replaces Bryant.
Trojans have cut the lead to 13. It's the first time really that the Bruins have run through an offensive set. More than 2 or 3 passes. Now Kendricks in the lane. Doesn't get the roll. Alyssa Lindsay with the rebound. Monica Lindsay drives inside. She's fouled and be heading to the line. On Jerica Johnson, her first.
The fouls on Johnson, her
Team
first.
7.
Team 7.
This will be the first time Lindsay to the line, Monica Lindsay to the line. Desiree Bryant back into the lineup for North along with Jada Gregory.
Gregory and Bryant.
Rattles out. Jada Gregory up the court with it, loses it to Monica Lindsay. And be sent to the line to shoot one of the bonuses. Addison Sutton picks up that foul. Her first, team's 8th.
At the line, Monica Lindsay will shoot 1 in the bonus.
Lindsay 1 for 2 from the line on the last trip. That one out. Jada Gregory with the rebound again. Shearer 3 right side. And the iron just unkind tonight to the 3-point shots from the Trojans. That goes out off the Trojans and will stay with the Bruins. Bruins going to take a 30-second timeout. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night as it'll be boys basketball action as North Hardin Trojans travel to the Elizabethtown Panthers. And then on Friday night, it'll be boys action again as North Hardin will be on the road, this time traveling to Central Hardin. All 17th District basketball games are scheduled for a 7:30 tip time. 3:31 to go here in the second quarter. Central Hardin on top 26-12. They came out on an 18-0 run and held the Trojans scoreless until 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Trojans have obviously since then cut the lead to 14. And it is Trojan basketball. Sutton to inbound it. Find Woods down low. Shot no good. Alyssa Lindsay with the rebound. Bryant kicked it out, but it's going to be Des Bryant who gets to it. She'll be fouled by Caden Kendricks. That'll be Kendricks' second. Team's ninth. Desiree Bryant will shoot two.
Well, that's why the hard foul there, not giving up an easy two and trying to make Des Bryant, who's not a great free throw shooter, earn them from the stripe.
Temperance Wimberly back in for the Trojans. As a lane violation, Wimberly stepped in early. The ball goes over to the Bruins. Kagan Kendricks gets inside. Shot no good. Kanaya Kendricks with the rebound. Out to Alyssa Lindsay. Three on the way, in and out. Jada Gregory with another rebound. Forward for Des Bryant. Up and off the glass. It's good.
Goal by Des Bryant.
Emily Bryant inside. So they're going to call the block on.
The foul's on Wimberly, her second.
Tempest
At the line, Bryant will
Wimberly
shoot two.
is tagged with her second, team's ninth.
Wasn't that Sutton trying to take the charge?
Yes, sir, it was. Bryant to shoot two. She's 2 for 4 on the night from the free throw line.
In the lineup for the Trojans, Jerica Johnson and Keela Woods.
Bryant now with 5 points. Try to get it to Woods on the inside. Everybody converges. The ball will stay with the Trojans.
Trojan basketball.
And Woods kind of got bent sideways.
In the lineup for the Trojans, Gregory will replace Woods.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. It'll be North Hardin basketball under their goal. inside, kicks it back out to Sutton. Gregory turns the corner, just waited for everybody. It kind of cleared out. Jump ball as Gregory and Kanaya Kendricks tie it up. Now it'll be Central Hardin basketball. Zariah Rupp back into the lineup for North.
See if the Lady Bruins can get a good shot here. They have been empty on the last several trips.
Kanaya Kendricks down low, tried to get it to Monica Lindsay. Ball taken away by Rupp. And now Sutton will bring it up the court. Sutton will take a three. Looked a little off balance when she shot that one. Shear gets the rebound. Shear's runner is good. Shear now with 7 points on the night. Monica Lindsay gets all the way to the bucket. She's now got 15. Desiree Bryant, three on the way, off the glass, no good. Peyton Kendricks with the rebound. Monica Lindsay left open at the top of the key, drives inside. Have an off-balance shot there. And I believe Kanaya Kendricks just picked up her third.
The fouls on Bryant is her second. Team 10.
I apologize. If you're listening to that, it was not on Bryant. Des Bryant was fouled. She's going to the line to shoot to because of the double bonus. The foul was on Kanaya Kendricks that picked up her third. Katie Gray and Krista Cecil check in for the Bruins. Destiny Barnes checks in for the Trojans. Down low to Katie Gray. Didn't look like she caught it cleanly. Cecil gets the loose ball back to Monica Lindsay. Drives inside. Dish off to Katie Gray. No good. Monica Lindsay put back. No good. Gray with the rebound. Goes out and we'll go over to the Trojans. 35 seconds to go. They get it over to Shear. She'll take a three, right side, off the iron, no good. Jerica Johnson's going to pick up that one. That'll be her second. And that'll be, put the Bruins in the double bonus. And I believe they said Alyssa Lindsay, or is it going to be Emily Bryant? Emily Bryant will head to the line to shoot two.
At the line, Bryant will shoot two.
I'm telling you, the Trojans are staying in this because the Bruins have been horrible from the free throw line. They are not shooting the ball well at the line.
That's going to go out.
Trojan
Off
basketball.
the Bruins. I believe Jerica Johnson has a cut of some sort, so she has to check out. Akila Woods checks back in. 27.7 seconds to go in this first half of play. It's almost like a zone defense. Gregory from the corner for three. And Gray will pick up that foul. Her first.
At the line,
Gregory to shoot three.
Trojans. Number 11, Jalen Lee.
And Alyssa Lindsay, who got the rebound, brings it down, and Gregory ties her up. Loggins checks in for North. Jana Lee also checked in for North Hardin. Back to Sutton. 10 seconds to go. Sutton loses it, but it goes right to Bryan, and she gets the bucket. And Monica Lindsay from half court off the iron, and so our first half comes to a close. Central Hardin still on top, 29-21. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere. Anytime exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We'll be back after this short timeout with first half stats and analysis and second half action.
Had a good start to the season. We're 4-0 right now, and you know, a lot of guys are getting some experience. We've had in all 4 games, all 15 guys play. I've really been happy with the defensive effort the guys are putting in and getting after it and understanding of the game, and they've done a great job on the offensive end too. We're playing as a team, and our bench is getting some good experience and playing well right now. You know, surprises for us has just been our bench production. We know what the guys starting can give us, and they've done it for a few years now. But the guys off the bench have come along quicker than we thought and doing a great job on the offensive, defensive end. So we're getting a lot of production out of those guys, and they're playing their roles well. Well, we always focus and start practice off defensively and go over in our defensive principles. And the thing with this year's team, we're just trying to be the smartest team we can possibly be and the best defense and rebounding team we can be. And if we do those things, we can be successful. So we really put a big emphasis on that each day of practice and games. Our goals for this year haven't changed. We want to be district champs, region champs. We want to defend our 2A state championship. And our biggest goal is to get back to RUP and do better than we have the past couple of years and get a win there. 2 seniors, and J.R. Montgomery and Jalen Kennard, have really come in and done a great job defensively and rebounding. Each of them are averaging over 5-6 rebounds off the bench, so that's great production. Jalen Tice has come in. He's a great shooter, and he's hitting about 4 threes a game right now. Darius Williams has been coming in playing the point guard. He can really score it and defend. And A.J. Doctor has been a great surprise too. Very talented offensively for us.
I think our season so far is going pretty well. Against Bryan, the first game against Bryan State, we had a pretty rough start, but we picked it up in the second half. In all the other games, we've been coming out strong and just taking teams to the hole by the start. All surprises is we have a lot of really good
Three
bench
from the top of the key by Watkins, no good. Montgomery with the rebound.
Hard, and Darius Williams, we all come off the bench strong and just play hard. Some of my goals of this year is to get back to state and win state and go back-to-back in the 2A state championship. My goal is just to average 10 rebounds this year, 10 to 12 rebounds, maybe 8 points a game.
Season's been going pretty good so far. First game against Bryan Station, we played kind of bad, but second half we picked it up. And then Coach told us to have good first starts, and I think we've been doing that for the past 3 games. Some of our surprises is Jalen Tice. He gave us a good spark. He's been shooting the ball pretty good, and I think another one is Jalen Kennard. He's been rebounding very well. Some of my main goals of this year is going back to state and winning 2A state again. I think I need to shoot the ball better. Free throw percentage needs to go up, and I just want to do whatever I can to make our team go to state.
Coach Paul Gray for the Central Hardin boys and girls golf teams, and we're off to a great start this year. We've already started our season. Golf is really the first sport to get started. We've had a couple of tournaments and matches already. Our team's off to a great start, and it's just been a great experience. We really, here at Central Hardin, try to create a family atmosphere. We're a very close, tight-knit group, and we try to work really well together as a team. Even though golf is often just an individual sport, we try to do a really good job of creating that team or family atmosphere. Well, on the boys' side, our strengths really are at the top. We have some juniors and seniors that are really lending some stability to our team. Alan Lockwood does a great job kind of anchoring our team at the top. We can kind of count on him for some good scores, great leadership and play from Brady Reynolds and Tanner Hess, just doing a good job of not only working with their own classmates, but with a lot of the younger kids that we have as well. On the girls' side, I'd say our strength, again, is just our camaraderie and our team feel and atmosphere. Just very excited about how we'll grow during the course of the season. We've got some experience returning along with some people who haven't played a lot in matches and tournaments, but I think our strength is just that team chemistry and atmosphere. Well, we've got to start with, on the boys' side, Alan Lockwood. Again, Alan is a two-time region champion. He's going into his junior year. He would be the first male to win 3 straight region championships, so he's kind of our game changer. He's the one that really drives everything we're doing with our golf program on the boys' side right now. Obviously, we have a lot of young ones coming up, as well as some other juniors and seniors that really provide a lot to our team. But he's the one that's our game changer. On the girls' side, I'd say there's a couple of them, but at the top again, just like Alan from last year, Paige Gray was our area player of the year last year, and so having her back is really helpful. Along with, as far as a game changer, we have a new player that moved in, Marley Toothaker. Marley is from Missouri. She's her conference champion back in Missouri, where she moved here from. So that's a real game changer for us, is getting someone in who's an accomplished golfer, who's a great addition to the team. I'd say that's a game changer for us. Pleasant surprises, I'd say we've got a couple of them. First of all, I'd say the biggest pleasant surprise for us is Tessa Martin on the girls' side. Tessa didn't play a lot last year. She was in maybe one varsity tournament, but she's been in our top 5, maybe even like 6th, maybe 5th, maybe even 4th. But Tessa has really improved a lot in the off season. She's done a lot of work, and it's really showing, it's really paying off. And we're really excited about where she might go over the next couple of years. Tessa's just a sophomore, but she's kind of the one that has been a new and has made the biggest jump, I guess you'd say, improvement on the girls' side. On the boys' side, I'd say pleasant surprise maybe has been Gabe Graham. Gabe, his game has kind of improved a great deal, and he's giving us kind of a solid 3rd or 4th player on our team. My personal goals as the coach for the team, again, is just improvement, really. We're coming off of a year last year where our boys were the region champions, our girls were region runner-up, so both of our teams qualified for state. That's the first time that had happened since 2011. We graduated 3 seniors on both teams. And so right now, my goal is just improvement. We want to see a better team on both sides at the end of the year than we started with. Obviously, all these tournaments matter, they count, they're important, but golf is a really unique sport in that the region tournament is really what matters. If you perform well on that one day, it can really make or break your season, So we're just looking to improve. We're looking to really work with the mental aspects of the game, focus on our practice, focus on the kinds of things that are going to make us successful at the end of the year. So I'm just focused on all the kids showing some improvement during the course of the year. Our region, both on
Welcome back to North Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Girls Basketball action. Our halftime score has the Central Hardin Bruins on top, 29-21 over the North Hardin Trojans. Unofficial scoring from the first half. First for the Bruins, Monica Lindsay led all scorers with 15. Alyssa Lindsay with 6. Kanaya Kendricks with 3, and Emily Bryant with 5. For the Trojans, Des Bryant had 5. Addison Sutton with 2. Jada Gregory had 6. Ella Shearer with 7. And Jerica Johnson with 1. For the Bruins, it'll be their starting 5. Monica and Alyssa Lindsay, Caden and Kanaya Kendricks, and Emily Bryant. For the Trojans, as Monica Lindsay's 3 on the way. The Trojans have their starting 5. Jada Gregory, Addison Sutton, Ella Shearer, Desiree Bryant, and Zariah Rupp. After the steal, Alyssa Lindsay drilled it and hit the out-of-bounds line.
Well, after those first 2 threes, the Lady Bruins have not made one since.
In fact, Alyssa Lindsay, who hit both of those, did not score again in the first half. Steal. A turnover on Bryant. Can't go from your knees up to your feet. Kanaya Kendricks over there swiping at the ball. That one goes through the hands of Rupp. Caden Kendricks gets the steal. Emily Bryant finds Monica Lindsay in the lane. She gets back into the scoring column again with 17 points.
5 early turnovers by both teams here. A little bit sloppy in the early going here.
Sutton will drive baseline. Her first made bucket of the night. Good pass from Monica Lindsay to Emily Bryant.
Emily has to get going for the Lady Bruins here in the second half.
Central sinks back into this man-to-man. As in the first half, they were almost with it full court. Kanaya Kendricks got her hand in on that one. Sutton retains possession. I will say this. Kanaya Kendricks pesters people. Sutton kicks to Shear in the corner. Her 3 on the way. It's long. It goes off the Trojans and over to the Bruins.
Did you see how frustrated Addison looked while Kanaya was guarding her?
I mean, it's just constant. And she's so long that she's able to almost swipe on both sides and not touch you. Like, she does a really good job moving her feet, but using her length to get in. Monica Lindsay inside, that one taken away by Jada Gregory. And Sutton drives down the lane, no good. Caden Kendricks with the rebound. Emily Bryant squares up her 3 on the way off the backboard, no good. Kanaya Kendricks gets the rebound. Kick out Alyssa Lindsay's 3. It's good. Her 3rd of the ball game.
3 for Alyssa Lindsay.
Jada Gregory gets all the way to the bucket, no good. Emily Bryant with the rebound. Caden Kendricks up to Monica Lindsay. I'm surprised there was no foul there. And then a foul called.
The foul's on Hayden Kendricks.
Kendrick picks up her third. Team first of the second half. .421 to go here in the third quarter.
I think the Trojans have to find ways for Jada Gregory to not be guarded by Kanai Kendricks. Like right now they switched. She needs to get the ball so she can create the penetration that's really giving the Bruins difficulty.
Ball knocked out by Emily Bryant. Madeline Ditto back in for the Bruins. A foul on Kanaya Kendricks now. Her third. Team second. We did check the book at halftime. Kanaya Kendricks had been given a foul by us that was actually given to Krista Cecil. So that is now the third foul on Kanaya Kendricks. 3 from Gregory, no good. Kanaya Kendricks had the rebound. Gregory knocks it loose, so it'll go back over to the Bruins.
In the lineup for Central Hardin,
Krista Cecil checks back in for Central Hardin. Good job by Desiree Bryant to get in there and poke that one out. It'll stay with the Bruins. And Emily Bryant with the turnaround, no good. Des Bryant with the rebound. Pass to Keela Woods. Her first bucket of the night. Gregory going to pick up that one. That'll be her third. Team's first.
The foul's on Gregory, her third.
Monica Lindsay will go to the line to shoot 2. Lindsay was 1 for 3 in the first half. Katie Gray back into the lineup for the Bruins. Jerica Johnson back in for the Trojans. Desiree Bryant walks it up the court for the Trojans. She'll hand it off to Shear. Down low to Woods. Cecil got a hand in on it. Johnson keeps it for the Trojans.
The foul's on Cecil, her second.
Krista Cecil picks up her second, team's third. Sutton gets it into Shear. 18-footer on the way. It's good. Shear now with 9 points. That cuts the Central Hardin lead down to 11. Alyssa Lindsay, 3 off the iron. Katie Gray with the rebound. Turns up, no good. Ball goes out off the Bruins and over to the Trojans. Shear, right side 3 on the way, short on that one. Monica Lindsay with the rebound. Lindsay will draw the foul. She'll be heading to the line again. This will be on Jerica Johnson, her third, team second.
Team second. At the line, Michael Lindsay will shoot 2.
That free throw gives Monica Lindsay 20 on the night. Now 21. 4 for 4 from the line in this quarter. Johnson step back 3 on the way. It's short. Ball knocked around. Woods tracks it down, and North retains possession. Sutton goes baseline off the glass. It's good. Monica Lindsay hurries down to the other end. She'll be fouled heading back to the line. I believe that's 3 consecutive trips. Woods picks up her first, team's third.
Team third. At the line, Michael Lindsay will shoot 2.
One minute to go here in the third quarter. Bruins back out on top by 13, 42-29. Pass it inside, pass it outside. Shear with it. Kind of gets hung up. Rupp tries to get it to Johnson. That goes off of Johnson, out of bounds.
Addison Sutton was just chomping at the bit. They had lost her defensively. She's standing at the top of the key by herself, and teammates did not find her.
She was clapping like a cheerleader.
She wanted the ball so bad. She has not had an open look for a while.
20 seconds to go in the quarter. Kick out to Ditto. 3 on the way. It's good. Madeline Ditto for 3. Her first points of the night. 2 seconds. And a runner from Sutton won't even be close. So the Bruins up now by 16 as we end the third quarter. 45-29 over the North Hardin Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900, online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach Gray, your thoughts through 3 quarters of play?
Well, the Trojans have made a couple of runs and a couple of threes from the Lady Bruins have kind of shut those down. You've got your leading scorer at 15 points a night, Addison Sutton, with just 6 right now. Really struggling to find open looks. They've got to run some things to try to get her some looks. And I hear Jada Gregory yelling some encouragement to Addison Sutton right now, but Gregory and Sutton have got to carry the load right now. And they just got to knock down a few shots. Ella Shearer just has not been able to buy one. She's normally a really good three-point shooter and just can't find one right now.
That one goes out of bounds and back over to the Bruins. Gregory guarding Monica Lindsay. That one is lost on the floor. It's going to be tied up. Ball will stay with the Bruins. Monica Lindsay, the leading scorer tonight on both teams with 23 points there through 3 quarters. They get it into Emily Bryant. Bryant now with 9 points. And Coach Hooper wastes no time and takes a timeout. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night as there'll be boys action as the North Hardin Trojans will travel to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. And then on Friday night, those same Trojans will travel this time to Cecilia to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Both of those games with a scheduled 7:30 tip time. We come back to action. It'll be North Hardin basketball. 7:27 to go here in the ball game. Bruins started off on an 18-0 run to start the ball game. Trojans had whittled it down to single digits, and Central Hardin has then extended it back out. Woods now with 4 points in the last few minutes here for the Trojans. Bryant knocks that one out. It'll stay with the Bruins. Good pass from Kanaya Kendricks. Bryant unable to convert, gets her own rebound and gets the putback.
Goal by Emily Bryant.
And Gregory tried to force a pass in, and then after it's stolen, she picks up her 4th foul. Team's 4th. Shearer and Wimberly back in for the Trojans. Bryant, top of the key, just a 2-pointer. She had her foot on the line. Shearer steps inside the 3-point line, knocks it down. And Shearer now into double digits with 11. Kanaya Kendricks for 3 off the glass. It's good. She did not call glass. Bryant on the baseline. It's good.
Goal by Des Bryant.
Emily Bryant down the lane. Shot no good. Wimberly with the rebound. Kickball by the Bruins. It will stay with the Trojans.
And the line for Central Hardin, Ditto.
Madeline Ditto back in for the Bruins. Shear open. She'll take a three. It's good.
Shear.
First three-pointer of the night for the Trojans. Johnson tips that one. Bruins retain possession. Inside out, Bryant for three. It's short. Desiree Bryant with the rebound. Addison Sutton with the three. Her first, and now Coach Covington Jones going to take a full timeout as with 4:01 to go. The Trojans have cut it to a 13-point lead. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Coach, your thoughts? It got out to almost a 20-point lead, back-to-back threes now by the Trojans. And what do the Trojans need to continue to do to kind of chip away at that? And then also what does Central need to do to hold on?
Well, knock down open threes like that. Again, Central obviously, Coach Covington Jones didn't like how lazy they were defensively just then. Giving up two wide open looks there. They're going to have to make sure they close out. If they stick with some of these girls, especially Ella Shearer, Addison Sutton, the two best three-point shooters for the Trojans. And if they get open looks and the Trojans can knock them down, they can cut it to under 10 and make this ball game late here. So the Lady Bruins have to be very careful. They've got to play defense really hard and stay with them. And the Trojans penetrate and dish. And if they can find the bottom of the basket a few times, they've got a shot.
Emily Bryant will bring it up the court for the Bruins. To Alyssa Lindsay. She'll back it back out.
So much smarter than sometimes you see them. Sometimes they would have jacked that up in the first 3 seconds of the possession. But up 13, you don't need to jack that up early.
Monica Lindsay to the hole. It's good. She has been on all night. 25 points in the ball game.
She's doing it the old Jack Goose Givens way as well. No three-pointers, all twos.
Bryant's shot partially blocked. Wimberly gets the rebound. She'll be fouled. Ditto, her third. Team's fourth. Tempest Wimberly to the line for the first time tonight. Caden Kendrick's back in for Central Hardin. That one does not hit the rim. That'll get Akila Woods back into the lineup for the Trojans. .3:15 to go here in the ball game. Monica Lindsay gets it ahead. Good pass from Kanaya Kendricks to Ditto. She got 5 points now. Inside to Woods. It's the bucket. Woods now with 6 points. Monica Lindsay, left hand off the glass. Johnson kicks to Shear, her three on the way. Long Monica Lindsay with the rebound. Goes off of her, they'll stay with the Trojans.
Jada Gregory.
Jada Gregory back in for the Trojans. Des Bryant to inbound the ball. Get it into Gregory right at the bucket. It's good. And immediately, Coach Hooper calls a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. A reminder, we're back on the air tomorrow night as it'll be boys action as the North Hardin Trojans travel to take on the Panthers of Elizabethtown. Then on Friday night, the Trojans will hit the road again in boys action as they go to Cecilia to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Both games have a tip time scheduled for 7:30. Coach, kind of describe a little bit what Monica Lindsay's done. I mean, it's 27 points. And it's
funny you talked about talking to a couple of the Central Hardin girls. Guess who I talked to at Power Hour today over at Central Hardin? Monica Lindsay. Had a little talk with her and just talked about how we get off the slow starts and how we're lackadaisical on the defensive end sometimes. And said, why don't you get off to a quick start tonight and really play your heart out in the first quarter? Well, it not only causes an early lead, but also she just gets the momentum going, and it's just going all night now. And so if she understands playing within the offense and understands getting off to that hot start, she is so dangerous.
That pass knocked out by Woods. She's had 10 points in the opening quarter. She had 5 points in the second quarter, 8 points in the third quarter, now has 4 points here in this fourth quarter. Again, with 27 on the night. And some of it's been, there's been some outside shooting, but a lot of it's driving to the hole and either not stopped or accepting the hit, knocking down some free throws.
She has not made a three, which she does quite often. That's really interesting right there, the foul on Emily Bryant on the charge. I talked to Ella Shear a couple nights back, and one of the things they wanted to do is anytime the Trojans saw Emily Bryant start to drive, all of them are sucking into the lane and just planting their feet because they think they can get her fouled out. Now, obviously, they got down 18 points early and really couldn't execute that game plan of getting this Bruin team in foul trouble. But that's exactly what you saw there. It's her second charge of the evening and could have called another one, actually.
Gregory to Woods down low, kick out, Shear top of the key. That one rolls in and out, ball to the floor. And Desiree Bryant comes out with it. But that's been the knock on Emily Bryant as Gregory knocks down an 18-footer. But Bryant, since she was a freshman, she ducks her head and she goes. Gregory now with 10 points on the evening.
Takes a little courage to step in front of her, don't you think?
Yeah. There aren't a whole lot of players go into second base when she's playing shortstop either.
Yeah.
That'll be a charge on Monica Lindsay. Pick up her third, team sixth.
Sure, Coach Covington Jones would love to see them run a little more clock. Again, 104 up 12 ought to be pretty well automatic, but you got to be careful here and not go doing crazy, foolish things on the offensive end and giving the Trojans more opportunities.
Central Hardin will take a full timeout here with 1:04 to go in the ball game. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Going down the scoring unofficially right now. Again, leading all scorers is Monica Lindsay with 27. Alyssa Lindsay on 3 threes has 9. Madeline Ditto with 5. Kanaya Kendricks has 6. And Emily Bryant with 13. For the Trojans, Des Bryant with 7. Addison Sutton has 9. Jada Gregory with 10. Akila Woods has 6. Ella Shearer leads all Trojans with 14. And Jerica Johnson has 1. And Temperance Wimberly has 1. We come back to action. It will be North Hardin basketball.
Well, this is as close as it's been. You know, the Lady Bruins blew it back out again to an 18-20 point lead just a couple minutes ago. And Trojans, Akila Woods, and Ella Shear and Jada Gregory with a couple of shots right back down to 12.
Sutton has it on the wing. The Trojans have to get up some shots. Really poor spacing
Good
by
defense.
the Trojans. Kanaya Kendricks blocks that one. Alyssa Lindsay gathers it in. Gregory will pick up her 5th foul. Jada Gregory's night will come to a close with 10 points.
The fouls on Gregory, her
And
5th.
Jerica Johnson checks in.
Johnson.
Not in the bonus, so there will be no free throw shot. All the players lined up like they were ready to shoot. Well, of course, after the first half where we had 25 fouls called on both teams combined, just 11 here in the second half. Trojans still have one more to give.
The fouls on Bryant.
Desiree Bryant
Her
picks
first.
up her 2nd. Team's
Second.
5th. They're 6th, sorry. It goes through the hands of Kanaya Kendricks. Coach Covington Jones bites her lip. Heads down to the other end of the bench. 15 seconds to go here in the ball game. So with this, North Hardin will fall to 13-9, 2-3 in district play. Sutton drives inside, blocked by Kanaya Kendricks. For the Bruins, they will improve to 11-8 and 3-3 in district play. The final score: Central Hardin on top, 60-48. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Coach, your final thoughts from tonight's ball game.
So, you know, just 4 minutes made the difference in the ball game. The first 4 minutes of the game, 4.5 minutes or so, where it ended up 18-0. I believe it ended up a 12-point game at the end. Certainly North Hardin is the equal. They're very similar teams with not a lot of height, a lot of quickness. They don't shoot it great from three-point range, but whoever makes a few is probably going to win these ball games. A couple of early threes and a couple late threes by the Lady Bruins. And honestly, the pressure defense and the intensity of the Lady Bruins early was the difference in the ball game. So the Lady Bruins, they can continue to play hard like that, especially on the defensive end. They're going to be really successful. But the Trojans here going into what will surely be a first-round matchup at the district tournament. These two are going to see each other, and I expect it to be a very close, very hard-fought ball game. Again, the difference tonight, first 4.5 minutes.
And if both teams finish tied in the district standings, it will be Central Hardin that will get the number 2 seed. A reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night at 7:30. It'll be boys action as the North Hardin Trojans travel to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV that make this possible, for Mr. Dale Mings, for Coach Paul Gray, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remember to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Neck and back pain was keeping me from working in the yard, exercising, and walking without pain, and I decided it was time for a change. Physical Therapy Associates worked with me to come up with a specific treatment plan that allowed me to return to doing the things I love. With a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, traction, and hands-on stretching, their friendly and highly trained staff can get you back to doing the things you love, too. With 6 locations across central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Physical Therapy Associates. Friends helping friends.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating. What the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.